everyone, I'm back with another monthly empties video, and again I've managed to fill my box. It actually overflows. It doesn't all fit in this month because everything is kind of big. So yeah, I'll just hop right into it. The first lot of products I've got are body products, and the first one is a scrub by Soap & Glory, and it's called the Breakfast Scrub. I'm sure you've all seen this before because it's a big blogger favourite, but it looks like this, the tub. Nothing in it obviously. It still smells really like the product. I did like this product. It's not one that leaves your skin feeling all dry afterwards. Like, it's quite a softening scrub and leaves you feeling really smooth and soft. I think it's got some kind of oils and stuff in it that leave you feeling really soft. So the feeling of it is really nice. But in general, I'm not really a scrub kind of girl. Like, I'd rather use exfoliating gloves with my shower gel. And obviously that's a lot cheaper as well. And I tend to take more baths than showers. So I do find that that's a lot easier to do rather than cleaning a load of scrub out the bottom of the bath. But as far as scrubs go, this one is nice. The only thing that I don't really like about this anymore is the smell, which is controversial. Yeah, it's really, really sickly. When I first bought this, I bought this because I loved the smell and I thought, oh my god, that smells amazing. It smells like breakfast. I can't describe it, but it smells just like honey and oats and brown sugar and all that kind of baking, breakfasty kind of smell. Which is nice when it's food, but when I want to scrub my body and clean my body, that smell is a bit kind of sickly and kind of knocks us a bit sick. Yeah, I think it's just my change in tastes that's made us not like this anymore. But I won't be repurchasing just because of the smell. But it is a really nice product if you like the smell. And then getting another scrub out the way with, the next one I've got is the Sugar Crush Body Scrub from Soap & Glory. And I've used this one up really, really quick. Again, it's another blogger favourite. I got this for Christmas. And I didn't really want to buy it because I don't like the smell again. This one is really strong. Both the smells are really strong, but this one is really strong, like citrusy, like lemon and lime. Which again, if that was in like an ice lolly or a drink, then I'd really like it. But it's really, really overpowering, I think. It's a slightly different consistency to this one. This one's more smaller particles, and this one's slightly bigger, chunky particles. But they both kind of give the same effect anyway, so it probably just depends on your taste and what you want to smell like. This one again has got oils and it's got almond oil and stuff in. It says it's got brown sugar, sweet lime, almond oil and macadamia grains. But yeah, again, both really nice and softening, really nice formulas, but the smell again is way too strong for me, and I'd always just rather use my shower gel and exfoliating gloves because it's much less messy. Next is a shower gel, which is pretty boring I suppose, but it's the Avon Senses Celebrate Me shower gel, which the scent is Cassis, Rose and Amber. Every Christmas time I buy the Avon shower gel, like the one that's themed around Christmas. As you can see, it's kind of Christmassy. Just before Christmas I buy these because it smells really Christmassy. Like, I don't know, it just smells like really spicy and just really festive. So I always buy these because they're really cheap, and yeah, I'm kind of like an Avon advocate because I used to be an Avon lady, my auntie's an Avon lady, so I'm always buying Avon rubbish. But yeah, I do like these shower gels. I find that shower gel is pretty basic, and I think the Avon ones are fine and they're pretty cheap. I think it's like either £1 or £1.99 for 250ml, and they last quite a while. And yeah, I always go back to these because they're just cheap and easy and I like them. Next is a foot cream, which isn't very glamorous, I know, and again it's an Avon product. It's the Avon Footworks Heel Softening Cream, which is meant just for your heels, but it's really thick and nice, so I used to just slather all over my feet and then put socks on and then get into bed. And it does sink in. It's not like one that you'll wake up in the morning you've still got greasy feet. Like, if I put that on and sat in bed and watched a film, by the end of the film it would be nice and soft and soaked in. And yeah, I just really like this, and oh, I chucked it across the room, and I'd probably buy it again. I've got a few Soap & Glory ones I have to use up. I've got 3 Heel Genius Soap & Glory hand creams, foot creams, but yeah, I would go back to this one because these are cheap as well, and yeah, I really like them, and a foot cream is a foot cream. Next I've got some hair products. The first two are the awesome volume range from Aussie, the shampoo and the conditioner. I love this range and I go back to it time and time again. I think it's about my 5th or 6th bottles of these. I'm trying out some Redken ones at the minute just because I want to mix it up a bit and try something different. I think that's good for your hair to try a few different shampoos and not always use the same. But I do try others and always go back and like these because the smell is amazing. I love the smell of Aussie products. Oh, I can't even describe it, but if you know Aussie products, you'll know what they smell like. And yeah, I think the Awesome Volume range is really nice. It's really light and it doesn't weigh your hair down at all. It just leaves you with light hair that doesn't feel weighed down at all. And I wouldn't say amazing volume, but yeah, it just doesn't weigh your hair down, so I suppose that's where the volume comes into it. And the conditioner's really nice for that as well. It's not really thick and heavy, but it does really soften your hair. So yeah, I'd love them too. And next is another Avon product. I think I've had a month of using up Avon products. But this one is the Avon Naturals hair mask. It's the Daily Refreshing Cherry Blossom one. And I didn't get on with this at all. I think it was in the sale, like the clearance book that comes sometimes. It looks like a milk bottle, which I think is why I bought it, because I thought it was a pretty cute little bottle. It smells okay. It just smells like really artificial kind of cherry smell, but it was quite nice. And I don't really know what this was meant to do, because it's called the Refreshing Hair Mask, and there was no instructions on it anywhere. I even like peeled that back because it has the peel back bit where it tells you the ingredients, but even in there it just said put on your hair and then wash out after 10 minutes. But no, just no. It didn't really do anything at all. It didn't condition. I don't think it really conditioned any more, if as much as this one. I think this was less conditioning than this one. It wasn't like even though it says refreshing, it wasn't like clarifying. And it says daily refreshing hair mask, which makes us think it's not going to be that strong at doing anything if it's allowed to be done daily. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. I don't even know if they do it anymore, but yeah, it's a bit rubbish. Next is something I promised last month that wouldn't be in this month, but it's the Primark Deep Facial Cleansing Wipes. Yeah, I've been using these again and I'm a bit ashamed of it. I do cleanse more than I used to, but yeah, I've had a lot of nights out, which is kind of my excuse for having these in here. And I had used half of them last month, so I think there's only about 10 wipes left to use up in this month. But yeah, these are really nice, and you get 2 packs for £1, so you get literally 50 wipes for £1, which is really cheap. I don't see the point in spending a lot of money on these, because most of the time I will cleanse afterwards anyway, so I'm not just leaving this on my skin, I'm just using it to take the majority of the makeup off, so I'm not really bothered about having good ingredients in it. I just want them to quickly do the job, and these do the job, so yeah, I'm happy to pay Primark prices. Next is a foundation sample. It's the Liz Earle Signature Foundation in the colour Porcelain, which is for extra fair skin tones, which is what I am. I hated this, like hated it. I'm normally quite alright with all foundations. Most of them that I've tried, I haven't like hated most of them, but this one I tried it and it was horrendous. Like, the colour was okay. It was a little bit too orange, which is a bit worrying considering this is porcelain, which I'm assuming is the lightest colour. But putting the colour aside, that wasn't really the issue. The problem was that it went really patchy through the day. Like, it went on, but you could see it on the skin. It wasn't like seamlessly blended into the skin. It just kind of sat on my skin and looked a bit fake and didn't look very nice. And then through the day I checked the mirrors, especially on my chin, it went really clumpy and patchy, and it like clung in like clumps in my chin, and then none in other areas, and the same around my nose, and just everywhere. It just looked awful. And it was a good job I only wore it on a Sunday to go to my mum's house just to test it out. But yeah, I really didn't like this and I won't buy it. Next is one that's actually dried out rather than completely run out, and it's the Collection 2000 Glam Crystal Dazzling Gel Eyeliner in number 3 Funk, which is this gold glittery eyeliner. I don't really use glitter as much as I used to, but as you can see, it's kind of dried out, like the brush has gone all funny, and it just doesn't really do anything anymore. Like, it's not, like it did a little bit there, but it's not really wet enough anymore to do anything. The Glam Crystal line from Collection 2000 is really, really good. I'd highly recommend it if you want like a glittery kind of eyeliner thing, because they are really, really good and they're really cheap. I think they're only about £2 or £3, so I've got a few colours of these. But the gold one has obviously run out, and that was the first one I ever bought. I prefer the black one now with like silver glitter. If I was ever going to use it, I'd just use that along my gel eyeliner that I'd already put on, just for a little bit of sparkle if I did want it. But I've kind of grown out with that now. I normally only use them for like fancy dress parties and stuff. I've got a bright blue one that I used for when I was Alice in Wonderland, like all over my eyelid, and they're really nice for that. They've got really, really good staying power. They do take a while to dry. When I did that blue one all over the lid, I had to keep my eyes closed for ages, and I actually used a hairdryer on them to make it dry, but once it's dry, it is not going anywhere. So yeah, overall, they're a really good product. This one I've had about 2 years and it's gone all dry now, but I'm not really bothered because I didn't really use it as much now. But yeah, it's just not going on like eyeliner anymore. It does go on kind of in patches with little bits of glitter, but it's not really going on like a nice line. So yeah, it's time to get rid of this now, I think. The last one, at least, is a perfume, and it's not often that I use up a full perfume because I've got quite a few of them and I rotate them out. But the one that I've used up is Alien by Thierry Mugler, which is my absolute favourite perfume Oh my god, it's amazing. I don't use it through the day. I know other people who use it through the day, like there's a few girls at uni who wear this through the day, and I think it's a bit too much for daytime, but on evenings it's just my absolute favourite. Like, the smell of this actually reminds me of going out with the girls and stuff because it just smells so much like them times. It's a really strong scent and it lasts for ages. Like if I spray this on at night time, when I wake up the next morning I'll still smell of it. There's been times where I've sprayed it on and then had a bath and then got out and I can still smell it on myself. So yeah, it is really, really strong and really nice. It's quite expensive, but I think it's totally worth it for how strong the scent is. And yeah, I love this perfume, and I've already got a new one out and using it because I couldn't live without this. So yeah, between this and Lady Million, they're my two absolute favourites. And this is the first one I've used up with this. I think I got this 2 Christmases ago. So yeah, love it so much and couldn't be without it. So that's everything that was in my box this month. I'm surprised I got to have any actually, because at the beginning of the month I didn't seem like I was going to have any empties and I was kind of worried that I wasn't going to have anything to do this video with. But yeah, over the past week everything's kind of finished up, so yeah, it's worked out okay. So thanks for watching everyone, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!